Hey, what's happening, everybody? Chris here from Test and Speed Shop. Well, a little progress here on the Firebird. We got it in the epoxy primer, at least the back here. Actually, we got it in the epoxy primer last week, and then we found stuff that was screwed up, so we had to go back over it again on the quarters to try and straighten it up. So I sprayed more on, but I didn't have enough, so it's really kind of thin in spots. So I need to come back out and go over it again, and then that'll be it for pretty much it for the quarters. I think we're pretty much got them as best as we're going to be able to get them. So we sanded all the way up the sail panel or the C-pillar here, because this was all peeling where the lead seam was, and I wanted to get some epoxy primer on there so that it would bond to it good, so we don't have any more peeling issues. So today we started on the door. We started fixing the rest of this door that I didn't fix the first time around. So all this putty work here is from me. If you go back and look in my videos, you can see where I did the door and the front end and stuff. That was like 3 years ago that I did that. And this is I did it just enough to get it straightened out. I didn't, just to make it look better. I didn't make it look great because the rest of the car didn't look great, so there wasn't much of a point. So I just made it look good enough that it would be okay. But now we gotta fix the rest of it, so shouldn't be too much work. It's pretty much, this was all caved in up here on the top, and that was all, we pulled all that before, and we fixed a lot of stuff on there, so it's just basically going back over it and just making it better. So that's probably going to be tomorrow's project. So other than that, that's about it. We got the junk wheels on the back, so now it's looking like a piece of garbage. Yeah, it's got that undercover look, so, but it's looking good. We fixed everything that we thought we were going to have trouble with, and hopefully we got it all. I mean, if we have some issues here and there, it's probably just going to be how it is. So none of these things are perfect, that's for sure. This isn't going to be any kind of show car. Yeah, we got a couple spots to fix. There's some putty here in the roof, and then this lead seam's a little low, so I'm gonna probably just go over that with some just fine putty and just smooth it out. Same way on the other side. Because we painted, you're gonna see that it's gonna stick out like it's just sticking out pretty good now. So that's pretty much where we're at. Tomorrow we work on the door and get that done, or at least started anyways. I don't know if we'll get the door done tomorrow or not. We'll see. We'll see how it all plays out. Maybe the top half, maybe not the bottom, because this had a big dent in it, and we just tried pulling it with the stud gun, but it wasn't working with this. The studs just kept popping off, and I don't know why. So I don't know if there's something in the metal or what, but we got it. I got in there with the hammer and a dialing, and we got quite a bit of it out. It was a lot deeper. So it's not deep enough that it's going to cause a problem by filling it. So what else did we do, Tom? Oh, we adjusted the doors. Yeah, we got the doors adjusted. Yeah, this one would stick out, and back here this was in real far, and the bottom stuck out, and actually the bottom still sticks out a little bit, but we had to kind of split the difference on it, because if we cock it so that's even, then it sticks out here a little bit. It's actually sticking out just ever so slightly. So we went with the lesser of the two evils to just kind of just get it rough. So it's better than it was.
It's way nicer.
Yeah, way better than it was.
And the glass,
yeah, we had to readjust the window then, so that it would close right, because it wasn't closing right. It was sticking out too far. Yeah, it sits all nice and So we got that all taken care of on this side. But yeah, this door was in, what, 1/8 inch?
Yeah.
Easily 1/8 of an inch. Now it's just real slight.
Good luck, ass.
Yeah, it was bad. And it stuck out real far at the bottom, so we just got in there and just rotated it and got that straightened out. So that looks it looks a lot better now that the door's actually sitting better. So
Yeah, the front was sticking out.
yeah, it's still sticking out a little bit.
Very little.
I know, but we had to split the difference somewhere. Either we've made that flush and this sticks out.
Medium.
Yeah, like I said, you're working with stuff that's all mangled and twisted and God knows what. I mean, that door was beat up pretty good. So
This side took me out.
yeah, so it's much better. So then we did the driver's side too, because that was hanging a little low too. So we went ahead and we adjusted this one, evened this one up. We tried to adjust this fender so that it would line up, but we couldn't. I think this fender's screwed up. This is actually the fender I fixed that was stoved in, and I think there's internal issues with the fender, and I think that's why we can't get it lined up. So we tried lining it up, but after we got the door straightened out, then it was hitting the fender. So then we had to shim the door out, or the fender out a little bit more. So we shimmed that out a little bit. So we got, now it's not up against the cowl panel, and I don't know if it should be or if it shouldn't be. Before it was tight right up against it. So I don't know. This one's the same way. This one isn't up against it either. But we tried to get that straightened out, but we just couldn't get it. Tried shimming it on the bottom, tried to pull it down, tried moving it. I just think it probably when it got hit, it just stoved it up, and there's just problems with it. I mean, it looks good. And it seems like every Firebird I look at, that freaking body line is crooked. And every car, like almost all the ones I've ever seen for sale on the internet or just around, this is off for some strange reason, and I don't know why. So, but yeah, we got it. The doors are pretty much where they're going to be. So it's better than it was. Gap on this door is a little wonky. I think it's probably because of the accident, maybe from the door getting hit. So it's not touching, but it's smaller than the other side. And I don't think moving it up is really an option, so we're just going to go with it. It's not going to cause any issues. It's been like that since I bought it. And it's actually better. It was a lot tighter because this door was in further and the line was even tighter yet. So that's where we're at. That's what we got going on. So I'm hoping to get this door done, start on the other door, because there's some door dings and stuff we need to fix there. And then once that's done, we're just going to start sanding on it. So we're not taking it down to bare metal. We're just going to, it's only got 2 paint jobs on it. That green's the original and the brown is what they sprayed on it back in the day. So basically we're just going to scuff it up and smooth it out, build prime it. So this is going to take us forever to strip the damn car. We're just going to just scuff it and prime it. So we already took care of the areas that had issues. We stripped the trunk lid down because it was actually starting to check under that. And we can't find any other paint issues. The paint's actually pretty decent. And there's no checking or cracking. The whole front end has been done already, so I already did that. And the hood we got to strip down because we had issues when we painted the hood. But other than that, that's about it. So, alright, well that's going to be it for now. Until next time, when we I'll bring you back and show you more of our progress we got going on. So, but I'm kind of hoping to get this thing in the primer here within the next couple weeks. So, and actually get it painted and get it done. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how the weather holds out. So we're getting closer. All right. Till next time. See you.